Welcome to Big Vile Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Vile Opinion Platform.
And I just really want people to know, I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't gonna do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here, lifetime, as far as quick on lifetime, as far as lifetime is concerned. There are real people, real women out here really being abused, really missing. They're really missing. They're really chained up in basements. I've been in here 4 years. I haven't seen one person that was ever chained up in a basement come forward for anything. But I tell you one thing, before Lifetime came out, I was minding my business. I was in the studio. I was working with celebrities. I had tours. But when Lifetime came out, all of that went away. Meaning, before Lifetime came out, I had no charges pending against me. Nobody had.
Yo. What it do? It's your boy Big Vile Opinion, and I'm back with another live video. And today, I want to say what's up to everybody in the chat already. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that share button. And if you haven't already, sub to the channel, turn on that post notification bell so that you be notified each and every time that your boy Big Vile is going live. And today we are here with a banger. I'm telling you, man, you don't want to miss this today. So if you in the bushes, come out them bushes and hit that like button, hit that share button. Man, we got none other than Mr. Jim Ham Sandwich DeRogatis himself on the panel, along with Mr. Barry. Mr. Barry, Big Red Hankerson himself, man. I'm chilling, doing what I do, looking for content as always, trying to find something to bring to you all that's gonna be productive, you know what I'm saying, that I think y'all are like. And I think y'all gonna enjoy today. I think y'all gonna enjoy today. I know y'all gonna enjoy today's live, man. You all are gonna enjoy today's live show. I did a little work, did a little research, put a little stuff together. So y'all know it's important that we hit that like button. We need 50 people in here. Share this with your mama, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your daddy, your uncle, your aunties, the one that don't know how to work their phone that good. Hey, go there, get that phone and tune in to Big Vile Opinion. Tell them just listen. The man is speaking. The man is speaking some good stuff, man. So let me get over here to the chat real quick before we get this thing popping. Let's get over here to the chat. What up with it, Jericho, man? What's going on? Sunshine Frank, what's going on? Stephanie Lou, hey. Love Unconditional, what's up? A-Child, what's up? Hammer Time Funk, what's good? Let's see who else we got up in this thing. Love Life 444, what's going on? Cynthia Ray, what's going on? Y'all already know Peter Q, what's going on? Peter, guys, glad to see you. Lex, what's up? Oh, yeah, man. D-Map Zoom, what's going on? Miss Lady T, what's up? Oh, yeah, man. Today Today is gonna be a good show. Man, I couldn't believe what I was hearing when I heard what I was hearing. I'm like, did he just say what? Oh no. I know he didn't just say what I think he said. I know he didn't. That's how I was feeling. That's how I was feeling. So I'm gonna put it together for y'all. I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna tie the pieces together for y'all to catch it. And man, we finna have a good show today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you know I'm finna go off camera. So I had to show y'all my face. Yeah, my smile. Hey, yeah, we working. We getting it in over here. So hey man, Bree, what's going on? Today is fit to go down. Oh yeah, just like that. We are streaming on Twitch. We are streaming on YouTube, and we also shout out to them boys over there on X. You know what I'm saying, formerly known as Twitter. Eric Reed, what's good with it? What's happening with it? Make sure y'all hit that. We got 41 people in this thing already, man. Come on, man. We need 9 more people, man. And we finna get this show started, man. 9 more people, man. Make sure all 41 of y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Please hit that like button, man. It's important that we get them likes up, man. It's important that we get them likes up. But y'all already know what today about, man. Y'all come here for this, man. Y'all didn't come here to hear me. Y'all come here for this. Y'all come here for this. Oh, this is what y'all come here for. Jim DeRogatis ham sandwich and Big Red. My office hours are from 5 until, you know what I'm saying, Barry Hankerson himself. Oh, it's going down, y'all. When I tell y'all it's going down, this I need for you all to listen. Like I always say, man, take out your pen, your pad. You know what I'm saying? Take out your pen and pad. But if you don't feel like taking out your pen and pad, I need for you all to make sure y'all listening closely. Pay close attention. Because my reason for this live is that we know that Jim DeRogatis has avoided. We know that Jim DeRogatis has avoided testifying on multiple accounts. You know, we know that he has. Let me take this down as I demonstrate a little bit right quick. Let me take this down right quick because I need y'all to understand where I'm coming from when I'm coming. I need y'all to understand where I'm coming from when I'm coming from where I'm coming from. So, with that being said, we know that Jim DeRogatis has refused to testify. We know that Jim DeRogatis has pled the fifth on multiple occasions when it comes to testifying about how did he receive this tape that he turned over to the police, shown to Sparkles, all these different things that he did with this tape. And his excuse was he did not want to give up his anonymous source. We know his excuse has been, I don't want to give up my anonymous source. So, with that being said, it's one of those things, right? When they say, you just let a person talk. You let a person talk, eventually they'll say what it is that they didn't mean to say. And I'm not going to even say that he didn't mean to say this, but I think he said it in a space where he probably felt as though nobody would catch it or nobody would pick up on it. But one thing about this thing that we call common sense, we call it street sense, we call it game. Game recognized game. So when people are talking gang and talking, deflection, you can kind of, you know what I'm saying, you can kind of put 2 and 2 together. You know what I'm saying? You can say a lot. You can say a lot by saying a little. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations, you can say a lot by saying a little when it comes to certain situations. So me listening to Jim DeRogatis speak, and this is going to constitute to this man has stalked Kels. This man has stalked Kels. This man has stalked Kels worse than a scorned woman. This brother has stalked R. Kelly worse than a scorned woman. So we got 41 people in here. Let me see how many likes we got so we can get started, man. I know some people waiting to get in. Let's see how many people we got in here. We got so we can get started. We got 39 likes, 41 people. Oh, we got 41 likes, 41 people. Okay, cool. Let's go, man. Let's turn it off, man. So today's episode of Being Exposed is coming directly from yours truly, Jim DeRogatis, Barry Hankerson. And also we got a special guest. We got a special guest speaker as well. You all gonna hear that later in the show. So let's get started. Let's have a listen at Jim DeRogatis. And the title of this is Jim DeRogatis on who sent him the R. Kelly. You all see the title. Jim DeRogatis on who sent him the R. Kelly tape. Wowzers. Now you all see the title. Who sent him the R. Kelly tape? Hold on. Let me take the picture off. Y'all can see. You know, the title of this thing right here. Jim DeRogatis. Who sent him the R. Kelly tape? Let's take a listen.
About a part of R&B that people are reacting to, we of course have the right man here, right? Because for those of you who don't know who Jim is, he's the one who the tape got sent to, like as in the R. Kelly, as in the original R. Kelly tape. It showed up in his.
So it started off by saying, if you don't know who Jim is the one who the original, now listen to this, who the original R. Kelly tape got sent to. For the ones who don't know. So for all the people in the world, Jim DeRogatis is the special person who received the sex tape involving R. Kelly. He was so special. He was more special than the police themselves that he received the sex tape involving R. Kelly.
His mailbox.
Have you heard I Admit?
Yes. No, actually, I haven't. I refuse to listen to it.
Jim DeRogatis or whatever your name is.
Oh, he calls you out.
Me for 25 years now. Yeah, get a whole.
Now check this out. This to me. Jim DeRogatis at this point, he's just like a troll. And I'm not sure if a lot of you all on the internet understand what a troll is and what does it mean to be trolling. You have people like this. You have people that sit up on YouTube and troll other people's platform, troll people's careers, troll things that people are doing and make fun of it. And as you see him, Jim DeRogatis asked the guy, have you heard R. Kelly's new song, I Admit? Have you heard R. Kelly's new song, I Admit? And he's gloating in the fact that R. Kelly mentioned his name in the song. He's celebrating. He wet like, I mean, he's more excited than a goddamn crackhead that found a crumb or some shit. That R. Kelly mentioned his name finally after 25 years in a song. Now listen at the excitement of him saying this when he asked the guy about hearing the song. Play close attention, y'all.
Have you heard I admit?
Yes. No, actually, I haven't. I refuse to listen to it.
Jim DeRogatis or whatever your name is.
Oh, he called you out.
Me for 25 years now. Yeah, I got a whole fucking verse. I got a whole verse.
He's excited that I got a whole verse. He's excited. I got a whole verse. I got a whole verse in R. Kelly song. I got a whole verse dedicated to me. What does that sound like? What does that sound like? Doesn't that sound like a groupie? He sounds worse than these females. He's excited that his name got mentioned in an R. Kelly song. I got a whole verse. I got a whole verse. This dude sounds like a groupie. He's excited to be recognized for all the damage he's done in this man's career. Now we got to understand. And now I'm trying to take you all into the mindset of a person like Jim DeRogatis and how dangerous this type of guy is. Now follow me as we go.
Have you heard I admit?
Yes. No, actually, I haven't. I refuse to listen to it.
Jim DeRogatis or whatever your name is.
Oh, he called you out.
Me for 25 years now. Yeah, I got a whole fucking verse. I got a whole verse. I got no career except for him, he said.
He called you out.
Yeah, boy, was that an interesting morning. You wake up and there's 150 Twitter things at 6 a.m. Hey, D-Ro, R. Kelly's dissing you by name.
But that also speaks to the point that we're making. I think if R. Kelly was a rap artist, or if R. Kelly was a mainstream pop artist, folks would deal very differently with who R. Kelly is, right? Because it's R&B, and the audience is seen as primarily black women. It has
and this is the problem here, right? He said if R. Kelly was a rapper or something else, people would view him different. Then he goes on to say, because it's R&B and R. Kelly fans is primarily black women, you was a fucking lie. Ain't no black artist having a successful career for 25 years of only black women supporting him. I'm gonna just keep it real. If anybody in the chat disagrees, say Big Vi, you know what? I disagree. He could have a successful career for 25 years with only black women supporting him. You think this man can sell platinum records just off of only black people, black women supporting him? He could, possibly, but we understand how the black community works. Look at how the black community tore this brother down when all of these allegations came out. So you mean to tell me that this man became famous and popular, multi-platinum selling artist based off of the support of black women? That doesn't add up to me. That doesn't add up. That doesn't make logical sense. This is a world-renowned recording artist. So I'm quite sure that his support is not just black women. There's white women, there's mixed women, all types of women, all types of men that's supporting this man's music and his career. But see, this is the narrative that these people try to push and they try to drive is that because it was so this speaks to the narrative, right? It speaks to the narrative that these people try to push that because R. Kelly, they try to push this narrative with Kells is that the reason why he got away with this for so long is because he was doing it to black women and black women only. Are you serious? Are you serious? But they have to say things like this black guy just said because it has to fall in line with their narrative that if these women were anything other than black, then something would have been done about this issue that they claiming he have with these women earlier. So I'm gonna break it down and put it into its proper form all the time. This man has a variety of fans. It's not just black women supporting this brother in his music.
Has not warranted the kind of attention, really, until now that it's deserved for 20 years.
Yeah,
it has not warranted the kind of attention differently with who R. Kelly is, right? Because it's R&B and the audience is seen as primarily black women. It has not warranted the kind of attention, really, until now that it's deserved for 20 years.
But yeah, I think, I'm a huge neo soul fan. Whether you're talking Jill Scott or Erykah Badu or D'Angelo, my God, right? But it doesn't frighten. If our theme is fear of a black planet, I don't think that neo soul has frightened white America the way that hip hop has, and R&B is either ignored,
except in the early days when it's rhythm and blues and very highly sexualized, right? And the thing about R. Kelly is like a multinational corporation. Like you find.
So now you go to saying that. Now you want us to sit here and listen to you say that R. Kelly is a multinational corporation, but you just told us that he only black women support his sexualized music. You say only black women support his sexualized music, but now you want to tell us that he's a multicultural corporation. You got to make this shit make sense, but the good shit is coming. The good shit is coming.
They're ignored.
Except in the early days when it's rhythm and blues and very highly sexualized, right? And the thing about R. Kelly is like a multinational corporation. Like you find
the 73rd floor of Trump Tower across the street.
Did you hear that? I want to see. Now I'm finna ask the chat. I want to see if anyone in the chat gonna pick up to what Jim DeRogatis just said.
Highly sexualized, right? And the thing about R. Kelly is like a multinational corporation. Like you find
the 73rd floor of Trump Tower across the street.
But it's like sexualized, right? And the thing about R. Kelly is like a multinational corporation. Like you find
the 73rd floor of Trump Tower across the street.
Now, doesn't that sound like a stalker? Did anyone catch what he said? Did anyone catch what Jim DeRogatis just said? They're having a conversation about this man, and this guy is saying about the type of artist that R. Kelly is. Jim DeRogatis bust out and said, he lives on the 73rd floor across the street. You's a fucking stalker, bro. He lives on the 73rd floor in the Trump Tower across the street. This dude is a man. They say you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Now they having a whole conversation about something that has nothing to do about where this man lays his head. This fool Jim DeRogatis go out and say he lives on the 73rd floor in the Trump Tower across the street. You right across the street from this man. This is where you work at? This is where you work at. But I'm gonna show y'all something. Now listen at what he say next after this. Now he's very clever with how he phrases his thoughts.
R. Kelly's like a multinational corporation. Like
He
you find
on the 73rd floor of Trump Tower across the street.
but it's like,
but he keeps the girls in his cult by Union Park.
it's like,
Now you see that? Now he say he lives on the 73rd floor across the street, but he keep the girls in his cult in a separate location on Union Park. Jim DeRogatis, you still got to make this shit make sense. We still haven't seen this cult that you talking about. But you have to say this shit because when people realize the way that y'all try to say this man was dealing with these women and you say he lived right across the street, I'm sure most of the people in that room is going to say, well, I've never seen that. I'm sure most of the people that's sitting in there listening are going to say, I've never seen that. I've never even saw him. I've never even seen these women. I've never seen these girls y'all talking about. So Jim DeRogatis has to hurry up and clean it up real quick and say, well, he keep the girls at another location. He has to hurry up and throw that in there because he don't want the people that's listening in the audience to be like, well, if he lived right across the street, how y'all wasn't seeing this shit? If he lived right across the street, how was y'all not seeing this? So he has to hurry up and throw that in there. He keep the girls at another location. But let's continue on because I'm gonna break this shit down in this proper form.
like you find one brand that you hate and you rail against.
Floor of Trump Tower across the street.
But it's like,
but he keeps the girls in his cult by Union Park.
it's like you find one brand that you hate and you rail against politically, not knowing that that brand's owned by some other brand that you consume all the time.
Yeah.
Right. So you're like, I don't listen to R. Kelly music, but you just listen to 10 R. Kelly songs that he wrote for somebody else.
Yeah. Celine
That
Dion.
you don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't shop at Walmart.
You know, Usher, Celine Dion,
Yeah.
Joe. I mean, you've been listening to all this music, right,
Yeah.
that he wrote, right? So it's
That's fear of a black.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation.
That's we got to take that on the road.
Yeah, that's
You and me and Toronto Burke.
well, because you know Jim had this.
So he just told him, he say, well, that's another conversation for you, me, and Toronto Burke. So Jim DeRogatis has now informed us that he's a part of the Me Too movement as well. So not only was Jim DeRogatis a part of the Me Too movement, he was a part of Kim Foxx prosecutor's office. He was connected to Barry Hankerson as well. Everybody that came after R. Kelly, Jim DeRogatis had a relationship with these people. Jim DeRogatis had a relationship with all of these people. Toronto Burke's Me Too, Kim Foxx prosecutor's office, Angel Cruz, goddamn me, Barry Hankerson, Sparkles, everybody. This brother Jim DeRogatis had a relationship with all of these people. But this shit is gonna get better. Hold on, man. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Gotta go up, boy. Y'all been typing. Woo, Jesus. What up, James? James say, what up? James says, what up, man? How you doing, brother? Good timing, man. Got up. Oh, yeah. Shout out to James, man. Cookie, what's going on, Miss Cookie? All right. Okay. Gemini, what's going on? Big Vi, is this a recent interview? I despite Porky. No, this interview was from 4 years ago. All women. Bless. Okay. Ashley, how do he know what flow? Right, the dude's a fucking stalker, man. Greasy is certainly a stalker. Hell yeah. Yeah, he's a stalker. What's up, Demetria? Right, the dude's a fucking stalker, man. The 73rd floor Trump Tower, right. Stalker, absolutely, stalker. Yeah. This dude just said he only got platinum records from only black women, and now he's being compared to a multinational corporation. Make it make sense. Right. You got to make it make sense, J-Rock. These motherfuckers don't know what they want to say. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Come on in, come out the bushes. This shit's about to get good, bro. It's about to get good because I'm finna put this shit together. I'm finna put this shit together like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I'm telling you. He's fake. Clark Kent trying to get the story. I'm telling you, man. Stalker, man, for real. For real. I'm doing good, Jane. All right, I'm going to skip down a little bit, y'all. I'm going to skip down a little bit. Regina, what's going on? I'm going to skip down a little bit. I seen somebody else that came in here earlier. I seen come in. I missed this. I missed him. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna go. What up, Julia? Oh, yeah. Tremel, what's going on, man? What's going on? Anthony, what's good? Yeah, he was connected to Michael Avenatti as well. So let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's start. Let's start back.
That's it. We got to take that on the road.
Yeah, that's
you and me and Toronto first.
Well, because Jim had this quote about, had it been one white woman in Winetta.
But I stole that from you.
Right, which he attributed to me. So in
attribute
every story that they interview Jim about this, I get quoted as part of that quote.
Because I'm a fat white guy. What right do I have?
They said, had it been one white woman, you know what? I wish it would have been. Because guess what? These white women ain't out here wasn't trying to set Mr. Kelly up. Had it been one white woman, you still would have had the same results. Y'all knew y'all didn't want it to be no white women. You know why? Jim DeRogatis? I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why Jim DeRogatis and others didn't want it to be no white woman. Because it would have cost them too much money to pay off a white woman to set a person up versus how they fucking cheapskated these black women. Do you agree? In the chat, put hell yeah. If these women would have been white, these people didn't want no white women to be out here accusing Mr. Kelly because they would have had to pay these white women triple the money that they paid. I mean, these black women got paid $1,000, $1,500, $1,200. Do you think a white woman going for that? You want me to set this man up? Oh, shit. You gonna have to go to the bank, come back with a check. I need 6 figures. I need 8 figures, 7 figures. Make this shit make sense. Y'all didn't want no white women involved in this shit. Y'all shortchanged the hell out of these black women to come up and lie and embarrass themselves the way that they did. So don't sit here saying if it would have been a white woman, no, it would have cost y'all too much money to get these white women to flip over and turn over like y'all did these black women. Y'all got what y'all wanted. That's why it wasn't no white women. Y'all got cheap labor. Let's keep going.
It is part of that quote.
Because I'm a fat white guy. What right do I have to say that? And you're a black man, and you don't have the right to say. I'm so glad that there is now this hashtag Mute R. Kelly movement, which is black women.
Right.
Finally, because I've been writing for them for years. What they've told me.
So he's trying to call himself the savior for black women now. So when have y'all ever known, and this is just some real shit, and this ain't even on no racist shit and none of that. When have y'all ever known a white woman to run to a black man, a black woman to run to a white man to save her? Make this shit make sense. A black woman running to a white man for help. Not on no racist shit. A black woman running to a white man for help. Not her uncles, not her brothers, not her cousin that just did 20 years in the penitentiary that's out here ready to go back. She gonna run to a white man. I'm just trying to make sense of it. But y'all pimp these black women and y'all got paid. Y'all got rich. Jim DeRogatis, how much money have you made off the backs of these black women? Monty, what's up? Aaron, what's up? How much money y'all made off the backs of these black? How much money have you personally made off the backs of these black women, Jim DeRogatis? You got Jerron Paceline ass saying that you stole her whole story and put it inside your book that you published and profited off of. But you got black women running to white men for their savior to put their story out where they not even profiting from the story. Make this shit make sense. But I digress. I got to get to this shit because it's going to come out. And then these women coming to you, telling you about their abuse, and all you doing is writing. You're not going to the police. You're not taking them to the file police reports. You taking a story and you publishing these articles because you getting paid from this shit.
For years, what they've told me. I don't know why I was this lucky. I'll tell you why, because I would listen. Nobody else.
You want to tell them your theory
about
on who sent you the tape?
Now listen at this. Now the shit about to get real. I know y'all just heard it. The black guy say, "Do you want to tell them your theory on who sent you the tape?" Now it's time. We are about to get critical now. We are about to dive a little deeper now. We're about to dive a little deeper now. So it's important. Y'all hit that like button because now this live is about to get real. We've been listening to all the bullshit for the last 30 minutes. Now that God just asked him, do you want to tell them your theory on how you got the tape? Now, we know that this man for years have said, I don't want to testify because I don't want to give up my source. He said, y'all gotta take this part here into consideration. This man came out and said he do not want to give up his anonymous source. So the word anonymous, unknown. So how can you have a theory on how you got a tape if your source is unknown? Number one, do y'all follow me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all following me. If y'all following what I just said, put a 1 in the chat. Somebody in the chat, put the definition to anonymous in the chat. Put the definition to anonymous in the chat. Somebody help me out. This brother, Jim DeRogatis, said he don't want to give up his anonymous source. So now you have to ask yourself a question. How can you have a theory based off a anonymous source? How can you have a theory based off something that's anonymous? Me, myself, personally, think that undisclosed. Okay. The only way that you could have a theory about something that is anonymous is if you have an idea or you have some type of dealings with someone who could possibly be capable of doing such a thing. So what I'm saying, the only way that he could have a theory is if he deal with someone who's capable of doing such things. Because if someone sends me something anonymous, if I go check my mailbox right now and it's $10,000 in my mailbox, I don't have a theory of where this $10,000 came from because I don't know nobody who would fucking give me $10,000. I'm not expecting $10,000. I don't know nobody who's going to give me $10,000. So how would I go to my mailbox and check it and I can have a theory based off of that alone of who spent the $10,000? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? If you go check your mail, if I go check my mailbox right now, and it's $10,000 in my mailbox, mysteriously $10,000 in my mailbox, I don't have a goddamn clue of how this $10,000 got in my mailbox, but I thank you for it. I'm gonna thank you. I thank God for it. I thank you for it. But I can't come out and give you a theory of how someone put this money in my mailbox if I wasn't expecting it. I don't know nobody, no clue whatsoever. So how can I give you a theory? So let's listen to his theory as I tie this piece of the puzzle together. And I'm not the first one who have said this. We have heard this for years over the internet about Jim DeRogatis' relationship with a certain person. So now we're going to put this shit together and it's going to be unrefutable when I put this shit together like I do it.
Listen, nobody else
You want to tell them your theory
about
on who sent you the tape?
Oh yeah, I think it came via Nation of Islam. Yeah.
He said, I think so. Now
That's the one you mean?
That's the one I mean.
Because
so now y'all have to do y'all taking notes now. He said he think the tape came by Nation of Islam. Now he say the tape came through. He think it came from the Nation of Islam. Now y'all listen now. Y'all listen.
oh yeah, I think it came via Nation of Islam. Yeah, that's the one you mean?
That's the one I
Yeah,
mean.
because R. Kelly's manager was Barry Hankerson, who was old school black mafia.
Who was also
Boom. So now you have Nation of Islam. Now he said, now he's tying the pieces to the puzzle together. Now he just said Barry Hankerson. Nation of Islam, Barry Hankerson. Nation of Islam, Barry Hankerson. Now listen at this, y'all, closely.
That's the one I
Yeah,
mean.
because R. Kelly's manager was Barry Hankerson, who was old school black mafia.
Who was also Aaliyah's cousin,
Aaliyah's
uncle.
was married to Gladys Knight, put Pippin on Broadway, managed Tony Braxton. I mean, this guy was juiced, right? He'd come to Chicago. He was the assistant mayor of Detroit under.
He was an assistant mayor in Detroit. We talking about Barry Hankinson now.
Coleman Young. He'd come to Chicago, have lunch with Farrakhan, and dinner with Jesse Jackson, right?
So he come to Chicago, have lunch with Farrakhan, and dinner with Jesse Jackson. So now you got the Nation of Islam, you got Barry Hankinson, you got Minister Farrakhan. Now listen, now let's stop right there and let's go right here. I'm gonna tell y'all, Jim DeRogatis, I ain't gonna say it. Now listen at this. Let's go. I told y'all I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna put it together for y'all.
I had a 4-hour talk with R. Kelly. Now listen, no. He came to our home with 6 of his friends. And I told him, I have had a message in my heart for you for over 20 years. And I'm so glad for the opportunity to share it with you. He was managed.
Now, I want y'all to understand something now. Now, this press that Minister Farrakhan did was in 2018. This is from 2018. Jim DeRogatis. Now, Jim DeRogatis interview is from 4 years ago. So that's 2020. So Farrakhan spoke of this in 2018. Jim DeRogatis interview is in 2020. Now, let's tie this shit together and make it make sense.
So glad for the opportunity to share it with you. He was managed by a friend of mine. What's that brother? Barry Hankinson.
And now you got to make this make sense. Now, Farrakhan says R. Kelly was managed by a friend of mine. Then he had to turn around. I know the minister is getting old, but he had to turn around and ask the people behind him, what's that brother's name? Barry Hankinson. So do you think that Farrakhan and Barry Hankinson are close friends? Or do you think that they just had a conversation? Do you think they probably know of each other and talk with each other? But do you think they are close friends if Farrakhan has to turn around and ask, what's that brother's name? What's that brother's name? Let's do it.
What's that brother? Barry Hankinson. And Barry told me I'm going to get rid of him. I said, Barry, be patient. And Barry told me I'm going to get rid of him. I said, Barry. And Barry told me I'm going to get rid of him. And Barry told me I'm going to get rid of him. I said, Barry, be patient. And Barry told me I'm going to get rid of him. I said, Barry, be patient. I said, that boy is deeply spiritual. A man can't write no songs like that and not have God all up in him, but he's got to be cleansed. And Barry told me I'm going to get rid of him. I said, Barry, be patient. I said, that boy is deeply spiritual. A man can't write no songs like that and not have God all up in him, but he's got to be cleansed. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Now, let's go here. So, now he says, Barry came to him and told him that I'm gonna get rid of him. Minister Farrakhan say he told Barry, you got to be patient with him. He say that young man is deeply spiritual. He's deeply spiritual. But y'all, I want y'all to understand what's happening here. Because you got to go back here. You got to go back here. We got to go back here. You got to go back here. Now, I want y'all to remember that. Minister Farrakhan said, why would you get rid of him? He said that young man is deeply spiritual. For him not to be able to read or write and put out music that way, that he has to have God all in him. Now listen to this shit Jim DeRogatis do.
Kelly's manager was Barry Hankerson, who was old school black. Nobody else.
You want to tell them your theory
about
on who sent you the tape?
Oh yeah, I think it came via Nation of Islam. Yeah, that's the one you mean?
That's the one I mean.
Yeah, because R. Kelly's manager was Barry Hankerson, who was old school black mafia.
Who was also
okay. So now I gotta put this together to y'all. Jim DeRogatis just told us how he got this tape. And Jim DeRogatis just told us who he got this tape from. Because why would Jim DeRogatis come out and say he believed that the Nation of Islam sent him a tape? Why would, look at the timing. Why would he say the Nation of Islam did that? And you got to ask yourself, do you think when Farrakhan why would Farrakhan tell Barry Hankerson everything that he told Barry Hankerson when Barry Hankerson said that he was going to get rid of Kells? Why would Farrakhan turn around and use the Nation of Islam to give a tape to Jim DeRogatis? But see what Jim DeRogatis is doing, he's trying to deflect from telling people that Barry Hankerson gave him this tape, and he know that the only thing that he can come up to say without saying that Barry Hankerson directly gave him the tape, he's using the relationship that Barry Hankerson has with the Nation of Islam to point the finger at the Nation of Islam being the ones who gave him the tape. Whole time he know that he got that tape from Barry Hankerson himself. He know that this tape came from Barry Hankerson himself. I wonder have Minister Farrakhan even heard this interview of Jim DeRogatis accusing the Nation of Islam of taking a tape of child pornography and sending it in to Jim DeRogatis' talk show. This is what you call deflecting. This is a diversionary tactic being used by Jim DeRogatis by trying to blame the Nation of Islam for a situation that went down between him and Barry Hankerson alone. I don't care what nobody say. If when Barry Hankerson told Minister Farrakhan that he was going to get rid of Mr. Kelly, if Farrakhan wanted to do something malicious against R. Kelly, he wouldn't have came out and he wouldn't have defended this man and he wouldn't have took the time to say the things that he said to Barry. If him and Barry was friends, he wouldn't have went against the principal. He wouldn't have went against Barry. He wouldn't have told Barry, you got to be patient with this man. He wouldn't have told Barry that this young man is deeply spiritual. You think Minister Farrakhan is going to play with God? You think he's going to play with God when Minister Farrakhan, he sees it. He sees the anointing on Mr. Kelly. You think he's going to play with God? But then at the same time, you got people like Barry Hankerson and Jim DeRogatis. They are sitting around doing their dirty work, but then now they want to come out and put it on the Jim DeRogatis want to blame the Nation of Islam for sending in a tape. At the same time, Jim DeRogatis, what you can never make sense, even if the Nation of Islam sent in the tape, how did you know Sparkles? How did you have a relationship with Sparkles? Who is the common denominator between you and Sparkles knowing each other? Barry Hankerson. Who is the common denominator between Jim DeRogatis and him accusing the Nation of Islam for sending in the tape? Barry Hankerson. How is it that Barry Hankerson is the common denominator between all of these assumptions or allegations leading to Jim DeRogatis receiving this tape? But Jim DeRogatis, you can believe, I can bet you one thing. If the Nation of Islam ever get a hold to this interview, and I'm not sure how many of y'all Muslims and how many of y'all rock with the Nation of Islam, but if y'all know somebody who with the Nation, y'all need to make sure that y'all get this video over to the Nation of Islam and let them hear that this man, Jim DeRogatis, is accusing the Nation of Islam for sending in a sex tape to a fucking music critic. Right, I'm with you. Right there. Nation of Islam ain't doing no shit like this. And just ask yourself. Now ask yourself this. If the Nation of Islam got a hold to this tape and it was ran by Minister Farrakhan, don't you think Farrakhan would have reached out to Barry Hankerson? Don't you think Farrakhan would have reached out to Barry Hankerson? You got Jim DeRogatis just said when Barry Hankerson came into Chicago, he had a meeting with Farrakhan and he had a meeting with Jesse Jackson. So don't you think if the Nation would have came across this sex tape, this would have been ran by Minister Farrakhan? How should we handle this? Minister Farrakhan, let me reach out to Barry. How did it get to Jim DeRogatis? He's lying on the Nation of Islam to cover for Barry Hankerson. That's my theory. That's how I feel. That's what I think. I'm not asking no one to follow me. I'm not asking no one to believe me. But sometimes, like Kel say, you got to use your common sense. When he said Barry Hankerson, when it came out of his mouth that he felt the Nation of Islam, how do you receive a tape? How do you receive a tape anonymously, but you can give a theory on how you think you got the tape? You got to make it make sense. Then you blame the Nation of Islam for sending it to you. What is your relationship with the Nation of Islam, Jim DeRogatis? Barry Hankerson. What is your relationship with Stephanie Edwards? Barry Hankerson. What is your relationship with R. Kelly? Barry Hankerson. Barry Hankerson, no matter how you look at it, no matter how you write it, Barry Hankerson and Jim DeRogatis work hand in hand to destroy R. Kelly's career. Do you all believe, do anybody believe that the Nation of Islam sent this tape in to somebody like Jim DeRogatis, a reporter they don't even know? Do Jim DeRogatis not know that the Nation of Islam have their own reporters? Do Jim DeRogatis not know that? Jim DeRogatis, the Nation of Islam is not finna come and report to you. You are a music critic. You're not even a news reporter. So why would the Nation of Islam come and give you a tape? D-Map, what's up with it?
What's going on, my brothers? What's going on with you? Trust me, after actually reviewing everything and whatnot, it really does make sense. Barry does have the most benefit from them making Kale disappear. Because L'Oreal own everything. That makes a lot of sense. I know he was mad as hell how Aaliyah always wanted to be around Kale or whatever, because he was teaching her whatnot and everything and whatnot. And basically, when she was about to leave, he didn't want to let her go. He was like, "No, I'm gonna get rid of Kelly. I get rid of him. I can keep her."
Now this dude Barry Hankerson, Jim DeRogatis, and I hope y'all caught it and understood it the way that it was laid out. What up, Monty?
So I did. Trust me, I did. It makes a lot of sense.
Man, what's good, everybody?
What's going on, Unc? What's going on with you?
For him to come out and say that he believed he caught me with that right there. First of all, how do you receive a tape anonymous, but you're going to come out and say, well, I'm going to give a theory. I want to give a theory on how I think I received the tape. If you don't know, then how the fuck can you give a theory in case you know that it's somebody you dealing with that's capable of doing this?
So make it make sense.
Try to throw the Nation in the middle of it only makes it seem to me that you're trying to cover up for Barry Hankerson.
Mm-hmm.
This came out of Jim DeRogatis' mouth. We've been listening to this shit. We've been listening to this fat fuck talk for years. And I came across this interview today and I said, what? He said he believed the Nation sent it. Soon as he said that, Boom, I went right to the Louis Farrakhan when he spoke
Where he
on
said that he was gonna try to get him.
when he said Barry Hankinson said that he was gonna get rid of R. Kelly.
Dude, Jared, dude, that fat meatball. He's a liar and a he's a liar and a manipulator. I'm gonna tell you something. Look, I got some choice words, but I won't say it on this panel. Somebody from the nation needs to come see that motherfucker
For
because
real.
they're accusing the whole nation of pedophilia.
Oh no.
My point
Perpetuating pedophilia. They need to come see that. Somebody need to come see that motherfucker. Now I'm gonna leave it right there.
Oh,
My
he'll get
point
dealt. He need to get
exactly.
dealt with.
I say the nation could not have ever seen this video.
Nah.
The nation of Islam have their own news reporter. They have their own newspaper. They do their own shit. So why would the nation go outside of the nation to go and give a tape to a music critic? You're not even a fucking news reporter.
Make it make sense.
Dude, you accusing a whole denomination of basically perpetuating pedophilia.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's doing. And somebody need to come see that nigga.
Oh, he need to get dealt with.
Oh man, this shit gotta get out, man. Share this shit, share this shit, share it, share it, share it, share it. Break it down in a clip, screenshot, screen record, whatever you gotta do. If you know somebody that's a part of the nation, you need to make sure you send this shit to them and so that they can hear what this fucking guy said.
I don't know. Listen, I can say with pretty much confidence, everybody on this panel, if anybody accuse you of pedophilia, of assaulting a child, sexually, dude, you got to come see this nigga.
Oh, no doubt. That's their ass.
He need to get dealt with.
That's their ass. Hey, what's going on, Big Vi?
What's up with it?
My man D Maps was cracking. Who's the L right here? Who is this?
That's Monty.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up, brother?
How you feeling, man? Hey, I was sitting up here, prepping for the live tonight because, Wednesday night is one of my nights that I got to get it in. I came on for a little minute yesterday, but, cut it short, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to do something different for y'all tonight. When you get done, get ready to come over, Big Vi, and send your peoples.
All right. Yeah, I'm finna be off of here. I'm gonna probably get off in about another 20 minutes. And I just wanted to come on and bring this shit to people because guess what? We all been talking about this shit for the last 5 years. We all been pointing in that direction of Barry Hankinson was the one who gave Jim DeRogatis this tape. And Jim DeRogatis published this shit in the Chicago Sun-Times. We all been saying that. But now to hear him say out of his mouth, try to blame the nation, and the only only connection he have with the nation to even assume or even think some shit like that is Barry Hankinson.
Mr. Hanky Panky himself.
And if you hear Minister Farrakhan say about the guy who I have a friend that's who managed R. Kelly, then he turn around and ask, what's the guy's name is? Are they friends? Do you think they close friends that he had to turn around and ask what's the guy's name, y'all?
Doubt it.
Barry Hankinson. If Barry Hankinson and Farrakhan was close friends, Farrakhan would call him without asking people what's his name again?
Well,
why would Farrakhan speak and say that this man is spiritually gifted? He has God in him. You think Farrakhan is gonna play with God?
That's what they think. That's the narrative they've been feeding whole time. Shoot, I know that one thing that they will do and continue to do is lie. They're gonna lie on our people, bro.
Man, it's exposed, man. Jim DeRogatis, that you exposed yourself, bro. You should have stuck to your I don't want to give up my sources, bro. Because anybody with common fucking sense is gonna be able to hear this shit and put 2 and 2 together, man. How could you just come out and your theory is that you feel like the Nation of Islam sent it to you? What did R. Kelly have with the nation. He didn't have no problem with the Nation of Islam. He wasn't beefing with the nation. So what reason did the nation have to come after him? But why would Barry Hankerson go to the nation and say he was going to destroy Mr. Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
And even when he said that, the nation didn't say, "Oh yeah, we're going to help you take him down." Barry Hankerson, Minister Farrakhan said, "You need to be patient with that brother."
Yeah, but he didn't want to hear that.
Of course not.
You know, he didn't want to hear that because, you know, one thing that Barry Hankerson is read from the 5 heartbeats.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know that's who he is. You know,
then Jim DeRogatis said that he came straight out and say that Barry Hankerson was an old school black mafia. So what's the mafia? What do mafia do when they can't use you no more? What do? They get rid
of you. That's simple. You pretty much say, "Yeah, Kelly, you served your purpose to me. Now I gotta get rid of you."
Right.
Only when Mr. Kelly said that he didn't want to be a part of this shit no more with you, Barry.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know many people from the Nation of Islam. I don't know hardly nobody from the Nation of Islam. But I hope the nation, I'm gonna go and hashtag, but y'all leaving comments under this video, y'all come back and view this video, hashtag Nation of Islam. I'm gonna go in the description. I'm a hashtag Nation of Islam. I'm a hashtag Farrakhan. I'm gonna put the minute mark in there when this fool blaming the nation of sending child pornography into a music critic. You're not even a news journalist. You're not even a news reporter.
Piece of damn dog shit.
Piece of crap, man. It's sad.
Right, that's a good point, Regina. Do you think Farrakhan would have let Kelly sing to his wife if he believed he was a predator? My point exactly.
Of course not.
You think Farrakhan don't even have a man in his house?
Right. Yeah, you know, let's cut the shit on that one because, you know, I always was like, man, come on now. You know what I'm saying? The way the nation is about certain things and how they are perceived, you know, anyway, they don't want that type of smoke, you know, in their situation, clouding they anything that they got going on.
No.
And just like I told y'all before, during any of his cases, whether they've been in Chicago or New York, why didn't they bring in any character witnesses? Why would they bring in any character witnesses? Kelly Price said he's an upstanding individual. I mean, he's very professional. He's never done. Listen, she was like,
I'm gonna tell you exactly why, real quick. They threatened everybody. They do what they do. They threatened everybody.
They threatened people. Yep.
So if they threatening you with jail time or threatening to pull your shit out, you know, and tell on you, then a Tyrese ain't gonna go all in and speak up for this man. You know what I'm saying? You know, anybody that he worked with ain't gonna speak up and say nothing. As much as Chris Brown love to do, ain't said shit. And he been going through some shit.
You see people like B2K here and there, but now you heard Tank when the shit first came out. Tank had so much negative to say, but now he kind of changed his cadence. But at the same time, it's what you say in the heat of the moment, not after the moment. In the heat of the moment, all of y'all went along with this shit that these people were saying about this man. Nobody had nothing. Like he told Gayle King, you mean to tell me though nobody got nothing good to say?
Not a damn thing. Like, man, they did nothing, bro. Nothing. She's just a terrible guy. You know that, and that's the thing. That's the thing that they did, man. I mean, and you know, I'm just saying, you painted this man, you know what I'm saying, and with a brush that was like ridiculous. And it was at a time where people's brains, for some reason, was just vulnerable, man. Vulnerable.
And you
dude.
can't tell me Drea had to be under immense pressure from whomever, the feds or whomever, or to do the surviving R. Kelly. Because now she's quite the contrarian. Oh, he's a wonderful person. He's a wonderful father. This, that. So that tell you right there. These people are being threatened and pressured to say what they need them to say.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't say nothing at all.
So don't you
So
say
we
shit.
know why Jim
No good
DeRogatis
for you.
took the stand. He never took the stand. His reason for not taking the stand is that he didn't want to give up his anonymous source.
He ain't want to get killed. He ain't
You
want
turn
to get
around
killed.
and give
He
a
want to get dealt
theory.
with.
How can you got to make this make sense, Monty, D-Map, Provoke. How can you give up something that is anonymous?
Man.
You're not supposed to know.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense to me.
As far as I'm concerned, he should have kept his mouth shut.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He better off not saying nothing. He's all he had to do is say, I'm not giving my
use
sources.
your common sense, man.
That's it.
It ain't hard. It's not hard. You say you don't want to give up. How can you give up something that you don't know? How can you give a theory to something that you don't know?
Don't know. You may look like an idiot. You don't know anything about it. Like, come on, man.
You received a tape anonymously. Well, I think it came from the Nation. Are you saying the Nation of Islam?
You disrespect Islam like that?
I guess if the Black Panther Party was in Chicago heavy, he would have said the Black Panthers did.
brother.
I swear. Trust me. I know what maybe he didn't testify because he know dang well for a fact he was gonna get exposed. Maybe he didn't.
I'm talking about ridiculously exposed, bro.
Oh, you got exposed so bad. And they'll be like, what? You did what now?
Yeah, he gonna have to tell the truth. He got to take from Barry.
That probably would have wanted him. That probably would have wanted his head at that point.
No, he wouldn't have said the Nation of Islam on the stand because it would have been publicly. Even this interview,
Nation of Islam would have saw it. They're like, what?
To interview this interview they did. This interview they did only been viewed 7,000. It only have 7.4K views. It was did 4 years ago. The channel only had 350 subscribers. So the Nation of Islam would never see this.
Or he had so much confidence.
He better hope they don't.
Oh shoot.
So hold on right quick. So for all the people, I want y'all to go write this title down. Write this title down and go find this video and share it. And when you share it, hashtag Jim DeRogatis accused the Nation of Islam of sending him this tape. There go the name of the video. Jim DeRogatis on who sent him the tape. Jim DeRogatis on who sent him the tape.
You see, that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put some pressure. I'm finna put some pressure on your ass, Jim DeRogatis. Yeah. So when y'all share this video,
tag Nation of Islam.
Nation of Islam, hashtag Minister Farrakhan, and y'all hashtag. Make sure y'all put it in it. Y'all put in there. Jim DeRogatis accused Nation of Islam of sending child pornography anonymously. Oh yeah,
that's interstate commerce violations, baby.
Now, Jim DeRogatis. So we got something for you. Then the niggas a groupie. Did y'all see this? Hold on. I'm quite sure y'all just came in.
Cousin,
Look at the groupie shit he did when he said R. Kelly.
It showed up in his mailbox.
Did you know that R. Kelly?
Right, because for those of you who don't know who Jim is, he's the one who the tape got sent to. Like, as in the R. Kelly, as in the original R. Kelly tape. It showed up in his mailbox.
Have you heard I Admit?
Yes. No, actually, I haven't. I refuse to listen to it.
Jim DeRogatis or whatever your name is.
Oh, he calls you out.
Me for 25 years now. Yeah, get a hold.
You see that? The dude's a groupie, man. He's a groupie, bro. He's so happy. He's so happy that R. Kelly name dropped him in I Admit. Jim DeRogatis or whoever your name is.
Zero Goddess is what he called you if you want to know the truth about it. He know you a nobody.
They say send it to the final call. So someone says send that link to the final call. And let's get to the timestamp. Let's see what the timestamp is. So y'all make sure y'all be ready in the chat. The timestamp is.
I don't know, but Jim DeRogatis, I don't think he understands what he just did. I don't think he understands what implications that await him.
Islam will fight anybody.
Hold on, let's see. I'm trying to find it. Let's go back a little more. Let's see.
That's the one you mean?
That's the one I mean.
Yeah, because R. Kelly's manager was Barry Henderson. Yeah, that's the one you mean. Nobody else.
You want to tell them your theory
about
on who sent you the tape?
Oh yeah, I think it came via Nation of Islam.
On who sent you the tape?
Oh yeah, I think it came via Nation of Islam. Oh yeah, I think it came via Nation of Islam. Yeah. Else.
You want to tell them your theory?
Stupid.
About
who sent you the tape?
Go to when y'all hashtag it, make sure y'all put minute mark 3 minutes and 25 seconds. The 3 minute 25 second. Make sure y'all put in y'all message. Go to the 3 minute and 25 second mark. And Jim DeRogatis accuses the Nation of Islam of sending over child pornography. Yeah, he gonna have some people at his door. He gonna have some people. The nation gonna be outside of the sun time. Like, what up, though?
So he might have to see Louis Farrakhan himself.
As they should.
Oh yeah. So for the people on Twitter, YouTube, wherever you watching from, make sure y'all take this video. I just put the link. Let me see if I go in my chat. Hold on just a second. So I can pin that link to the video in my comments. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's pinned to the top. So the link to this interview is pinned to the top of the chat. So go hit that link, share that link, put all the details in it. Hashtag Nation of Islam, hashtag Farrakhan, hashtag final call. The minute mark is 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Jim DeRogatis accuses the Nation of Islam of sending over child pornography to a music critic, not the news, not the police, a music critic. What up with it, Dennis? Oh yeah. On Kels, I'm standing on business. Oh yeah.
Mr. Zero Goddess or whatever your name is.
Since you want to sit around here and feel like you such a did you hear R. Kelly new song? I admit, yeah, he name dropped me, guys.
he probably remixed it and everything. Bitch ass nigga named Tim DeRogatis.
Man,
Mr.
But by him saying the Nation of Islam, he felt like the Nation of Islam sent the tape. Only proved to me that he got the tape from Barry Hankerson, man. That's it. He goes on to say he think the nation sent it. Then he goes on to talk about the nation relationship, Minister Farrakhan relationship with Barry Hankerson. Come on, man. You're trying to say something without saying it. Simple math. So, y'all, I think if y'all think that if you all think this was a great live, hashtag great live in the chat. I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. If y'all think today's live was short, it was informative, it was to the point. I mean, the message
As
got out.
always.
The message got across.
Man, you
Hey,
do your
man.
thing, boy.
Yo, your lives is lit as always. Very informative, nothing but grown ups allowed, and it's all good.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, Monty, man. I really appreciate that, bro. Like I tell people, man, I try to come on here and I try to bring stuff on here that I people gravitate to, man. I'm not gonna if I can't think of nothing, if I can't be creative, y'all not gonna see me. But if I run across something that I feel is good and that can be productive to everybody as a whole, this has been a question. I'm not gonna say it's been a question. We all have speculated that Jim DeRogatis received that tape from Barry Hankerson.
We
We
know that
all
didn't come from no
have
damn
speculated.
sparkle.
Now it's just when him coming out giving his theory of how he received the tape, it only solidified it to me who he got the tape from.
Is there anybody other than myself believe in the appellate process? Barnes, I think she's gonna. This is gonna be
Oh yeah,
epic.
oh yeah.
She's got. Not only is she gonna prove his innocence beyond a reasonable doubt, it is gonna be resounding and overwhelming. But she's gonna bring an exposition to all the real pedophiles out there, the real liars.
Oh yeah.
She a bulldog. She ain't scared of shit.
I like Bun Jean, man. I like Bun Jean. And if y'all on Twitter, if y'all on X, make sure y'all go to my page on X and share this live on X and hashtag Bun Jean Law Firm. Hashtag everybody y'all need a hashtag, man. Y'all gotta help me, help us push this message out. Help me, help us. Let our voice be heard. Put our voices in the atmosphere because we working. And we're going to keep working and we're going to keep doing that work and we're going to keep bringing information. And like I said, I'm not the first to say it. I'm not the one who cracked the Da Vinci Code. I just want to be a part of everybody who assisted in bringing this shit to the light. I don't want to be in charge. I want to be I told you so. I just want to be one part of the puzzle that comes together to bring all of this information forward.
I swear, man.
That's it. That's all. I need support from everybody. I don't have a problem with nobody. I just need support from everybody. And if you out here doing this shit and you doing it the right way and you putting it out the right way, I'm in support of that. But we just got to keep the focus and keep bringing out this clear context for people to be able to get it and gravitate to it. And like I say, one thing I pride myself on, I don't try to bring information to my channel that I can't share with y'all for y'all to go back and find this information and share it for y'allself and listen to it for y'allself and take from it what y'all want to take from it. Don't just take my opinion and my theory. Go back and listen and form your own. And if yours correlate with mine, then guess what? Something got to be going on that we both see or we all see. And that other video for y'all, so I gave y'all that video for the ones who want to know the other video of Farrakhan speaking on Mr. Kelly. Go follow Steve Vibes and Friends. Street Vibes and Friends. My bad, y'all. Street Vibes and Friends is that channel. And type in Minister Farrakhan speaks on R. Kelly. That's on Minister Farrakhan speaks on R. Kelly on Street Vibes and Friends. And that starts at about the 2-minute mark. So this is Farrakhan. So I'm gonna tell y'all how DeRogatis is, though. I'm gonna show y'all how the timing is. Farrakhan put his video out in 2018. Jim DeRogatis came back in 2020 and did his video. But all it tells me is that Farrakhan DeRogatis listened to what Farrakhan had to say about what Barry told him, and he came out and used the Nation of Islam to say the Nation of Islam tried to make it seem as if the Nation of Islam assisted Barry in taking down Mr. Kelly.
All to keep the name off of him, basically.
All to keep the name off of Barry.
That's crazy. That is insane. I hate it.
R. Kelly told us, use your common sense.
Literally.
And when you use your common sense, you follow your first mind, that shit's never going to steer you wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Why has he been quiet and protecting his source for all these years? Now all of a sudden you want to give a theory after you hear Minister Farrakhan tell you about a time when Barry Hankerson came to him about R. Kelly. But Minister Farrakhan told you that young man is deeply spiritual. So why would you think Minister Farrakhan want to take this man out? And if anybody in the nation would have got a hold to a tape and went to Farrakhan with it, don't you think Farrakhan would have hit Barry up?
Mm-hmm.
So there's no way you can look at this shit without going around Barry Hankerson. Either way you put it, Barry Hankerson is the middleman.
Mm-hmm. No, and shit, you never know. He might have sent Demetrius up there to drop it in the box. You never know.
Oh yeah, but then you go back to the video, right? When who put the tape together? Demetrius Smith came out on the previous live I did and told us that his best friend was an anchor down at his TV network who taught him how to do all the editing and shit.
That's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
So when you sit back and you think about all this shit in this totality, bro, and I keep telling people, when you go back and listen to Sam Adams Jr. and he talk about those forensic analysis, he said they could not even identify Mr. Kelly on the tape. Now you ask yourself,
man, look, I told y'all.
Couldn't identify Mr. Kelly on the tape. How the hell could this woman confirm the goddamn tape?
I told y'all, man, look, everybody who I saw and watched it with at the time, I couldn't, man, who? And then the one dude, hair was so long, it was like a bunch of tapes strewn together, man. You know what I'm saying? And what the crazy thing about it is, when you looked at it, you couldn't tell, like, it was a room that looked like it might have been in his crib. But as you can see, people was running roughshod all over his crib when he was on tour.
Yeah.
You know, people didn't give a damn about, you know what I'm saying? They fuck your couch, nigga. Basically.
And then you got motherfuckers saying, hey, how did you get in R. Kelly crib? Well, his friend, what's the name? Bubba let me in. And you went in here, you took pictures in the man's bedroom, all type of shit. Come on, man. You gotta make this shit make sense.
It's some goofball monkey shit. That's what it is.
Hell yeah, man. So with that being said, I'm finna hop off. Provoke say he going live.
We doing it 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, man. Be there.
All right.
Yeah, be there. I'm out.
What's your channel?
Provoke Thoughts, man. Look it up. Provoke Thoughts live, man. You'll see it. You'll see it. It's there.
That's his, you'll see this logo that you see in the stream. If you can see the stream, you'll see this PT live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
when you type in Provoke Thoughts.
All right, so I'm literally creating my live streams as we go, as we talking right now. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm doing, I'm going back into my archives before I was actually posting videos. I was making them. So we gonna go at a few while I'm riding down the street. You know what I'm saying? And just talking about my opinion about, you know, R. Kelly and everything that went down, bro. And I'm, you know, am I still in that same lane, in that same box? Do I still feel that way? You know, so we're going to analyze a lot of that. It's going to be kind of cool because you're going to see a couple of different versions of me. I actually had a fade in one of them. So yeah. So we gonna get it in. It's gonna be a little fun, you know. Like I said, you know, Noobs, he out, man. He gone for a minute. So
Yeah, he on vacation.
You know, I'm finna you know, hey, you know, when the people that keep you level away, I'm off my square right now. So I'm like, yeah, let's do this crazy shit.
Man, hey, it's cool, man.
Hell yeah, let's do this crazy shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like, you know what I'm saying, we about to turn the corner, man, with everything, man. It's a lot of stuff is being exposed, no matter how it's being exposed, man. We got injustices being exposed right in front of our faces, finally. And it just takes for people to actually look at it, man. It's been going on, and it shouldn't have even took for it to happen to somebody that, you know, bigger than, let's just say bigger than Kales to, you know, seriously. For people to be like, oh shit, they really playing with it. Yeah, they've been playing with it. They've been playing with it. They've been playing with us. They've been literally just lying about everything to us. And until we can really realize that, we ain't going nowhere. And like I said, I've been on this from the beginning, vibing on this from the beginning. So I just kind of want to show y'all my thought process as I was getting the information, you know, as I was getting it fresh, and, you know, just, you know, where am I now? For real. Right. So yeah, so let's have some fun tonight, man. Come on over. Make sure you liking it on your way in, and make sure you subscribing and hitting notification bells. I sent y'all to a live of mine about Trey Songz. I know all y'all came over there and checked it out. I appreciate that, man. But you know, when you come in, like it, share it. Please subscribe, because to have 1,600 people, 1,400 that I didn't even know, and nobody really subscribed, man. Come on, y'all. Let's get this information out.
Let's try to help Provoke Thoughts get to 500, y'all. He about 100, less than 150 away.
Yeah, man. Let's go, man. We you know what I'm saying, I'm upstart, but you know, that's the only way we can grow. We can't just hold ourselves back. And I don't mean to be preaching on your live about stuff like that, man. I apologize, but it was just something I had to get off my chest real quick, because I know y'all came over and y'all checked it out. So y'all could have, you know, let it be known that you checked it out for real, because that's the only way we gonna get somewhere.
All right. I'll catch y'all later.
All right, man. It's all love.
Thanks for coming, man.
No problem, man.
Most definitely, man. Salute to Munchie, man, because
he kicked ass, man.
Came on, he'll hop in on the conversation, man, and that's what I like, bro. I like that. And we got a couple other guys that be hitting me up on the back, say, you know, they plan on hopping on the panel eventually. You know, they just want to make sure that their stuff is right, you know, and so they can come on and hop on with us and have this conversation, man. But if anybody would like to donate to Big Vi, and you appreciated the live that you saw today, and you think today's live was deserving of your hard-earned donation, man, donate anything to your boy, man. $1, $2, $3, $1.50, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anything will help. You know what I'm saying? Anything can help. You know, everything that we do and everything that I get, I put back into the channel, that I try to get better equipment. I go back and listen to some of my lives, and I be like, man, I need to get some better sound quality. But I'm working with what I got right now. But I know that it can get better in the future, you know, as time go and as this channel build. Because at the end of the day, you all that support the channel is the core to this channel, and the reason why this channel was able to keep going the way that it keep going. Also, thanks for all the ones who have got subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? Subscriptions are always available. I don't have anything like special out of this world, and I can be honest and say that, but I do plan on putting something together for all of you all that have subscriptions, and for the ones who have had a subscription for a period of time. I'm gonna go through and look at it and I'm gonna factor it in, and individually I'm gonna do something for all of you all that have a subscription as a thank you from me to y'all. So like I say, if you want to donate to the channel, you can do so by Cash App at Big Vi Opinion. You can also Darlene as well. I think, let me go to it. It was earlier, I missed it. I wasn't able to. Darlene Williams, thanks for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. I'm very, very grateful of that. I thank you for that I thank you for that. And I'm very, very appreciative of it. Larry Hawk, what's up with it? What's up with it? But yeah, if you like to donate to me, you can do so at Big Val Opinion on Cash App. If you like to donate to the channel, you can do the super sticker or the super thanks. That's at the bottom of your screen. You'll see the little thing on YouTube or whatever to do that. Like I say, emails. I'm still trying to get caught up with these emails, man. It gets so hard when I go through, but I do go through and I try to respond back to all of the information. You all send me a lot of information that I be trying to gather in between work and then being a father, then trying to put this stuff together. Y'all know how it is, man. I take my hat off to all of you single mothers out there and single fathers out there that's doing this stuff, man, because boy, your load could get heavy.
Oh, for
Respect.
sure.
So that's all I got to say. So provoke thoughts tonight at 8 o'clock. If you all aren't sub to Provoke Thoughts, make sure y'all go over there and sub to Provoke Thoughts. Tonight at 8 p.m. He's going live. Y'all gonna see me there. So don't meet me there, beat me there. You know what I'm saying? And Monty, what's up with it, my brother?
Hey, it's all good, brother. It's always great. Finally, I found a channel that speaks that perpetuates substance and awakeness. So shout out to you, salute to you, sir.
Okay. I think we finna be getting some action. Patricia just say her brother with the nation. She just showed him the video. Uh-oh.
Uh oh, DeRogatis. You just opened up Pandora's box, my friend. Uh oh, he just caused another set of problems for himself.
Oh yeah. He getting his ass done, man. He gonna get himself. He got his ass in some shit.
Yo, I won't be surprised if some brothers from the nation show up at his doorstep. Like, yo, what's good?
But yeah.
Like, what's good? Like, what's good?
For real. For real. He already been going around talking about somebody threw a brick through his picture window. I mean, shot through his house. You know, during the first trial, somebody shot through his window. As a
Yeah,
scare
yeah,
tactic so he wouldn't testify. Thanks for the donation.
yeah. He better have he better have the fire department on standby.
Man, look. Hey, we wish him the best, man. We wish him the best. Thanks for the donation, Miss Petey. I really, really, really appreciate it, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm very grateful for all of the donations that you all give and send. Anything small, large, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm very appreciative of that. And I'm telling y'all, man, we're going to continue to do what we do over here on this platform, and that's bring the heat each and every time we come on, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I just checked this live and we had about all right, we right at 90 likes. So I'm quite sure we'll get to we at 90 likes, so I'm sure we'll get to 100 by the time this live is over with. So I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, man, and and get myself together and give me something to eat before brother Derek come on live. And I'm gonna leave us out of here with a chaos jam that won't get copyrighted, and that's gonna be that. So that's gonna be that. So like I say, man, if you all want to donate. Everything is appreciated. And with that being said, we finna listen to this chaos. Take my time tonight, and that's what we finna ride out to.
take all of your thoughts, all of your worries and problems, and forget about them. Because tonight, it's about me and you. No say love, no pages, no two-way, just us. No phone calls, take messages, no family, no friends. I just wanna be alone with you. Alone. Girl, I just wanna get it on with you. Yeah. Disappear and I'll leave a clue. Here's what I wanna do, baby. I just wanna take the time tonight, holding your body tight, keeping you warm. Nothing's gonna stop this feeling. Nothing, no. You that you won't feel it. I just wanna take the time tonight, holding your body tight, keeping you warm, yeah. Nothing's gonna stop this feeling. Nothing. You that you won't feel it. Listen, baby. No bill collectors, no landlords. Your boss is tripping. Just ignore it. You got plans. Come off the CD. Take it off home. I just wanna be alone with you. Because girl, I just wanna get it on with you. Yeah. And I'll leave a clue. Here's what I wanna do. I just wanna take the time tonight, holding your body tight, keeping you warm. Keeping you warm, yeah. I'll be giving you that you won't feel it. I just wanna take the time tonight, take my time, keeping you warm. Keeping you warm. Oh yeah. I'll be giving you that you won't feel it. Really want you, baby, baby. Really want you, baby, baby. Really want you, baby. Said I want you. Really want you. Hope you want me like I want you, baby. Baby, want you, baby. Sexy lady. Really want you, baby. Baby. Listen, baby. I got to have you, baby. Gotta have you, yeah. I got right now. I got to have you now. I got to have you, baby. Oh, baby. I got I just take my time, yeah. Keeping you warm. Nothing's gonna stop this feeling, no. I just wanna take my time. Let us both unwind, yeah. Nothing's gonna stop feeling, no. Make you feel good, yeah. Keeping you warm, good loving. Make me wanna sing, yeah. I just wanna take the time tonight, holding your body tight, making me wanna. I'll be giving you that you won't feel it. Oh, I just wanna take the time tonight, holding your body tight, keeping you warm. I'll be giving you that you won't feel it, baby. I just wanna take the time tonight, holding your body tight, keeping me warm. I'll be giving you that you won't. Somebody help me. You, baby, baby, all alone. No. I'll be giving you that you won't feel it. I just wanna take the time tonight, holding your body tight, keeping you warm. Nothing's gonna stop this feeling. I'll be giving you that you won't feel it. I just wanna take the time tonight, holding your body tight, keeping you warm. Nothing's gonna stop this feeling.
All right, man. Thanks everybody for coming. I really, really appreciate y'all. Thanks for all the donations. If you missed the live, please make sure you go back and catch the replay. Something you don't want to miss. The link that is pinned to the top of this live. Make sure you share that link. Hashtag Nation of Islam. Hashtag Minister Farrakhan. Minute mark 3 minutes 25 seconds. Jim DeRogatis accuses the Nation of Islam of sending him this alleged sex tape of Mr. Kelly anonymously to his office. And with that being said, we out of here.
Oh, son, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?
I want out. But it's hard. I need answers, Mama.
Robert.
I need answers.
Son.